Hello there. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching or listening to our podcast. We're talking freely. I'm Rainey, and this is Ray. Yay! So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the Walk for Peace, where the monks have well, let me just start with this. So back in October 2025, the Buddhist monks set out on a 120-day, 2,300-mile journey by the Buddhist monks with their loyal dog, Aloka. So they're walking from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. to raise awareness of peace, loving kindness, and compassion across America and the world. And they have a daily live map where you can track them on their journey and their planned stops. They have warmly invited everyone to visit them at their stops. So as of January 21st, 26th, this will be day 88 as they continue their journey through North Carolina. And as the temps drop in, they say they have prepared with layers of clothing and stuff. So depending on their belief level, some walk with bare feet, with socks, or with shoes. And the toll has to be difficult as they continue. Aloka, the peace dog, was once a stray who joined the venerable monks during their 100-day pilgrimage across India and Nepal. And his journey went from abandonment to becoming an ambassador of peace. And this is a reminder to them that every creature deserves love, care, and a chance at a peaceful life. In January, Aloka underwent emergency orthopedic surgery to repair a cranial ligament tear in his right hind leg. I can't pronounce
That's fine.
the word. So anyway, an injury in his hind leg. So on November 19th, 2025, Buddhist monk Fra Ajahn Mahadam Thomason was seriously injured, losing his leg after a truck struck the escort vehicle during his walk for peace near Dayton, Texas. But he responded with forgiveness. And right here, in the wheelchair,
my!
Him. I don't know whose foot that is, but man, them walking barefoot like that. That's what I'm saying. They are taking a toll on their feet. That's gotta hurt, man.
Yeah.
So the community support of raising a large amount of money via GoFundMe to help with his medical needs. And though unable to walk, he planned to reunite with the group in Washington, D.C., demonstrating his unwavering dedication. And after a month in the hospital, he returned to his home state of Georgia and reunited with a group of fellow Buddhists amongst trekking in a walk of peace. I'll tell you, I know I didn't write this part down, but I know whenever they were in Georgia, there were Christian people that showed up there, and they were like yelling and like telling them to, Jesus is the way, blah blah blah, just like totally like protesting against the monks. And I thought it was really sad that they were doing that, because it's like these guys aren't doing anything to harm them or say anything negative to anybody. They're just there, bringing peace to everyone. And I just like so frustrating. But here's a photo of them like along their walk, and that's how they walk on the roads to each place that they stop to get rest and eat. sleep, and then they take time to talk to people, and all their positive reinforcement, peaceful gathering that they have. It's really, really nice. And I should have grabbed some video to put up here, which I did on my phone, but I didn't add it here. I forgot. But if you get a chance or whatever, anybody that's listening, just go and watch their video footage. They do have a Facebook page, Walk for Peace, and you can follow them on Facebook. And then there's a link also for the live map that shows like where they're at right now. And last night when I checked, they're in North Carolina. So they've already gone from Fort Worth, Texas to whatever town it is in North Carolina. So, and they're only on day 88 of 120.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know how far they walk each day, but it's just like amazing. And the crowd that are there when they reach their town for their stop, it's like so many people will be out there along the sides of the roads and like handing them like flowers or water or whatever. I think they did say that they've had plenty of like water and food and stuff to keep them, good for a while, so they don't need anything. But that was like a week ago or so. But yeah, so like when you see them, you just kind of like, you can't touch them or anything. But yeah, it's really cool to see. And and it's like the emotion that takes over on these people that are seeing them. I mean, some just break down and just start crying. I get goosebumps just talking about this right now.
It's so motivating.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's incredible. Dang, I got goosebumps. But yeah, I mean, it just really touched me, seeing all this, and I just had to share this with everybody, because I think if people aren't really aware of it, then maybe check it out, because it's so neat. And anyway, so a lot of people don't realize that it's like Buddhism is just a way of life, a way of thinking, and a way to change the way that you think, be more positive on stuff. And they're very positive and forgiving on stuff like that. When he got hit by the car, he forgave the person that did it. And their dog, I forgot to show you a picture of the doggy. So that's a Loka, and that guy right there is the head of he leads all the monks and stuff. So he's taken in a Loka, and
that is so
he was found in India, and so now he's become part of them. So I seen a video last night too where they had put him in the truck or the escort vehicle or whatever to give him a rest or whatever, but Aloka wasn't having it. Aloka was like, no, I want out. I want to be out there with them. He wants to be out walking, he wants to be a part of what's going on, so he was having a fit.
Right by their side.
Yeah, but right now he can only walk so much, like a day, for his therapy, because he had the surgery and everything. So yeah, so you have to take it easy. So the Buddhist practices center on ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom, primarily through meditation, mindfulness, loving kindness, following precepts like no killing, stealing, lying, sexual misconduct, intoxicants, chanting, making offerings, and cultivating compassion, all guided by the noble eightfold path to achieve inner peace and liberation. daily life involves integrating these principles like mindful eating or journaling, gratitude alongside formal rituals like bowing, chanting, mantras, and participating in festivals. I think what I read also was that they only eat like once a day. Like, so they don't eat past like afternoon.
Okay.
Because they have to preserve to keep a clear mind and stuff for whatever they do, you know.
Like fasting.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like what they do, you know. So the journey continues for the venerable monks, and as Aloka continues to heal from his surgery, soon they will all arrive in Washington, D.C. in February as their time of arrival. Yeah, so it's like a 4-month trek across the country for a walk for peace and a page out of the Buddhist teachings we all could learn from. And I wish them many blessings on their journey.
That is a very nice story. I love it. And it's a walk for peace. How can you go against that? It doesn't have to. There's no religion involved when it comes to peace. We all can be peaceful and wish peace on each other.
This is like with everything going on in the country right now, you know, this is the way.
It
is. The way we all need to be thinking, you know.
Yes.
Is to try to stay positive, keep a positive attitude, be mindful of others' feelings and all that stuff. You know, I love the whole the teachings of the Buddhists, and it's something that, you know, me and my husband have, you know, he was more interested in learning more about it, which I was really happy to hear, because I'm always one to kind of like be more on the positive and keep a positive outlook on things and not let everything get to me, you know, and just, you know, whatever you have no control over, you just got to let it go, because if there's nothing you can do about it, there's no point in stressing over it and getting all worked up and getting angry over it, because is that going to make you feel better? Is it going to change anything? You know, it's still going to be the same after you get done being mad.
Yes.
So everything works its way. It'll all work out. And that's how I've always believed. And basically the way I started doing things was like through the law of attraction. And started all off with the book called The Secret. And I'm not promoting this, but anyway, that's kind of what started the change in my mind and how I started thinking about things. And so when me and my son, you know, we would just kind of just change our way of thinking, and it was amazing how much things changed for us and the better and for the good. And it's like, you know, you're manifesting like good things, and you know, instead of always saying, well, I can't do that, why are you saying you can't? You need to make your mind believe that you can do this, you know, instead of being negative all the time, you know, change your thought process and make it a positive experience, or find the good in something instead of always finding the bad and stuff, you know. And it just changes everything. Everything starts to change, and you might not notice it right away, but over time you'll start noticing the changes in the way that things happen for you, you know.
Well, I think that our brains, our thoughts poison us in so many ways. And so we feel unlucky because we got stopped by a train. And I always think, well, maybe this train saved me from getting in a car accident. Maybe this train got me just to slow down and stop and think, even if I'm going to be late, tomorrow will come and it will be fine. And so make the best of it, you know? And I've always been that way. Like, you think, you know, oh, I have to clean this house. Well, at least I have a house, you know? I mean, there's all these things that you can turn around to be more positive, and it affects your mood, your whole life, the way you project. And the happier you are, the better you treat people, the more that comes back to you, and it just evolves into this like big snowball of happiness. So I would definitely join the monks on a peace walk.
Yeah, if I could walk that far. I don't know how they do it.
Hey, but we used to walk a lot. I
know. Well, we did the March of Dimes walk.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't remember how, 5 miles.
No, it was not. I think it was a half marathon. I think it was over 13 miles.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But
we were in high school. We could definitely walk then.
Yeah. I mean, now it was nothing for us. But
I know.
Yeah. Now I can barely walk to the end of the block.
We'll need our walkers and our canes now to get through.
Yeah, just put me in a wheelchair. Somebody else can push me.
Yeah, they would pick us up in the sad wagon. The people that don't get.
Can I just ride on the tailgate?
Yeah. Yes. Unless
just don't slam on the brakes.
Yeah, a little golf cart we could go in. How about
there
that?
You go. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah. No, I really admire what they're doing. I mean, and they're young. They've got so they could do this. But it's sad that, you know, the one ended up, you know, losing a leg over it.
I know.
You know?
Horrible. Poor thing.
That's just, and only a month in the hospital. That's pretty darn good, because I have a friend who ended up, well, she got hit by a bus, or not a bus. She got hit by a car at the bus station.
Oh.
She was at the bus stop, and a car didn't stop at the stop sign or whatever and just sped out, and then another car avoided, I don't know, hitting, and ended up hitting her while she was sitting on the bench. And she was kind of like pinned or whatever, and she ended up, God, you know, it's amazing she didn't get killed, but she ended up losing her leg.
Oh.
And she went through like physical therapy and was in a care home for a while. She was in there for several months. So, you know, for him, you know, it looks like pretty much the same area, like where she lost hers. So yeah, she went through a lot. And now she has a prosthetic that she wears. But, it, you know, it's like the pain and the phantom pain of like feeling like she still has a leg there and stuff. It's like crazy.
And the bone continues to generate. So there's sometimes it can like go through the skin, or it's not just like, you know, fine. Like there's still problems, and they still have to have surgeries, and you know, if that happens. So that's terrible.
Let me see if I can fix your picture. I don't know if I, hold on. No, you're blurry.
I know.
It's a little. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, that's a little better.
It was that way on my computer, and I shut it off. On my phone, it looks normal, but on the computer, it looked like couldn't even see me.
Oh, what are you on right now? Your phone?
Yeah, the front facer. It seemed fine the first one, but the second one's just blurry.
Oh. Well.
Boo boo.
Oh well. Show must go on. Oh man. Those are listening. They don't need to see us anyway.
Right, there you go.
If they want. But, yeah.
I look better blurry.
Oh. But yeah, I just thought this was a fun little.
It was.
Happy,
that's awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Bring a little happiness to our true crime. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So pray for our peaceful
our
monks
walkers.
walking across the peace of the land. We need peace. Oh, do we need peace?
Yes. Yes, we do. So anyway, I hope that you guys will go check them out on Facebook, find their page, and see, you can follow their journey, and they post every day, every night, and they have such wonderful positive posts at the end of the night when, and I don't know who's writing them, but it's just really nice. And then all the pictures and stuff of their journey for that day. So it's really cool.
Very cool.
Anyway, check it out. And this is a short episode, but I wanted to bring awareness to this. And if you live in one of those states and you just happen to notice that maybe one of their stops is going to be near where you are, you can meet them. And they are very welcoming to everyone to join them in their little peace talk or whatever that they do at the end of the night before they go to sleep. So I thought this would be a nice, happy story for today. So tomorrow we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming.
Our regular scheduled trauma.
Yep. Anyways, y'all have a good day, good night, good afternoon, and we'll see you on the next show.
Peace and love.